Well, there you have it. The Kraken is dead. Sidney Powell, that old grandma, Trump sympathizer, insurrection causing, Alzheimer having, gross ass grandma who pushed her, I'm going to release the Kraken, and all of you MAGA and QAnon idiots fell for it so hard. Well, all of her voter fraud just got flushed down the toilet. Pretty funny, huh? You know, Dominion decided to sue her for $1.2 billion. And now poor little Sidney Powell is crying and saying her lawyers released a statement. No reasonable person would believe anything that I said was true. Do you think Trump supporters are reasonable? Oh, Grandma Sidney Powell, the Kraken is getting turned to stone, and your raggedy ass, old, gross ass. I actually seen people post that she was hot on Twitter. Gross. This gross, not even a MILF. I'd call her a freaking, I wouldn't want to touch her with a 10-foot pole. It's all dying. All of your conspiracy theories are dead. It's so funny. I love to see you losers fail. The Kraken is dead. Sidney Powell is a crazy Alzheimer grandma that was looking for fame. And now it's over. And I hope Dominion sues you into the poorhouse. And I hope you live out the last few years of your pathetic life giving BJ's behind the alleyway of 7-Eleven. So anyway, let's talk about the other news. So now that COVID is coming to an end, you can get rid of your masks, but make sure to put back on your bulletproof vests, because we've had 2 shootings in less than a week. And the thing that I think is hilarious about this, as much as it sucks to see people get killed needlessly, what I think is freaking totally insane in America is I have actually heard people on the right saying, well, when Trump was president, there were no mass shootings. Oh, how short your memories are. Let's talk about, let me think, 2017 Las Vegas. You guys forget that? You forget that? That Las Vegas shooting that happened in 2017, and I believe Trump, he was voted in 2016. So 2017, Trump was on the job. Don't remember that case anymore, do you? I actually heard a guy this morning on the radio saying, there were no Trump shootings there was no mass shootings during Trump's presidency. I can't even think of one. I can think of a whole bunch. Las Vegas, that was a big, huge one. And let's think, since I'm from Texas, what else happened in 2019? Oh, the El Paso Walmart shooting where 26 people got killed because they're Mexicans. And that was so done by a Trump supporter who drove from Dallas, Texas to El Paso to shoot Mexicans because he put in a manifesto that he posted on 8chan that he did it because Trump is against Mexicans. So did that shooting just kind of like, it fluttered out your little brain? Oh, you just forgot about that one? Yeah, it's convenient to forget. But yeah, it happened. And now I hear people saying, well, this guy is, he's a sympathizer of ISIS and he hated Trump. It doesn't matter, idiots. It's about guns. It's about guns. It's always been about guns. I don't care if you're a fat, white, crazy gun nut. I don't care what color you are. All I care about is guns kill people. And I know people say, well, it's a mental health issue. Okay, idiots. Let's say you're crazy, but you can't get a gun. You can get a knife. You know, people always say, well, you can still stab people with a knife and kill them. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? I can outrun a guy with a knife. I can go in my door, lock it. He can't stab me through the door. I can get in my car, lock the door. He can't stab me through the door. Guns kill indiscriminately so easily. You can end tens of lives in a matter of seconds. A matter of seconds. And you always hear, well, you know, if there's a good guy with a gun, well, let's talk about that. There was a good guy with a gun, a cop. And you know what happened to him? Dead. This guy wasn't even killed. The Asian shooter wasn't even killed. So I guess guns in the hands of a good guy doesn't do anything, because they still kill people and they don't get killed in return. So your argument's right out the door there. So did you forget about all the mass shootings that happened during Trump's presidency? Duh. And yeah, okay, this guy, he's a supporter of ISIS. Okay. Well, maybe he blames Trump for, all of that. Who knows? Maybe he blames America. Who knows? But if you couldn't get a hold of an AR-15 so easily, you couldn't kill mass people. But the NRA, as long as they make their blood money selling them guns, that's all that matters. Because a day before this happened, the NRA, because Colorado was trying to do an AR-15 ban and it failed. And the NRA, tweeted, oh, the rights of the gun owners have been saved. Yeah, well, now there's 10 dead people, 9 people, and a cop. So congratulations, NRA. You did a good job. So much blood on your hands. And all of you Christians out there, I love reading your posts. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. You know what thoughts and prayers is? That's like saying, I don't really give a shit, but I want to sound like I give a shit. I don't want to have to do anything, but when somebody reads my tweet or reads my comment in YouTube, I want them to say, wow, that person is a Christian and they really care. Oh, they're so wonderful. They're sitting at home thinking about this tragedy and praying to their invisible friend. Jeebus. If there's really a God or a Jesus, why didn't he just stop it? Because you know why? Because I believe that God is a voyeur. Jesus, they're voyeurs. They're cucks. And the thing about cucks is they like to watch. And Jesus and God, they get off watching murder happen. And they get off watching little kids get molested. And they get off on watching people go through horrible torture and pain because it makes them hard and they like it. God's a sadist. He loves it. Why stop it when you like it? It's like your own streaming murder channel, murder TV up in heaven. I bet God's sitting there, kicked back in his lazy boy with his big old gut, probably a Miller Lite sitting on top of that gut, and he's like, yeah, ooh, look at that. Look at that little kid get raped. Awesome. Look at those people dying of poverty. Look at them starving. Ooh, it's so funny. Oh, look at that, a shooting. Ooh, they got live coverage right now. Ooh, look at that. Look at that spray of blood on that wall as that dude got hit by that freaking round. It's beautiful. God is pathetic, and he's weak. He's a weak-ass bitch because he can't stop shit. You might as well pray to a tree or a flower or a rock, because I promise you, pray to that rock and you'll get as many answered prayers as if you pray to God or Jeebus, because those two fools, if they exist, which I don't even think they exist, they like watching and they love the carnage. It turns them on. It gets them hot. So there you go. There's America for you. Oh, see, can you see all the dead people in the street? It's funny 'cause their families are crying and in pain. Watch their brains go spraying across the walls and run down. Let's all enjoy the show It's a really neat thing to see. And they're dead and shot and bleeding, and everybody is crying. But who gives a shit? Because I need my gun, because I think I'm cool. So nobody wants to stop people getting blasted. Because I want to bear arms and see more people get killed. This is David, always Dizzles. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.